Hey, what's up everyone? Sinister of the gaming section back with another review. If you enjoy our content, be sure to hit that like button. And now, with that being said, on to the review. And today's game is Last of Us Part 2. Yes, the wait is finally over. The game is here. Was it worth the wait? Well, that's what you're about to find out. I'm gonna break down everything from the story to the gameplay, plus with the score at the end. So, let's begin, shall we? As for the story, it takes place 5 years after the original game, and now Ellie, who's now a young woman, is at center stage. However, how it starts off is it's still from Joe's point of view. It tells like the tail end of the original game. Joe's decision, his actions, for what he did, basically transpires into this game. So now Ellie's up against not only the infected but also a crazy cult. Moving on to the graphics. The graphics are phenomenal. It's amazing if you have like a 4K TV because the HDR, it's amazing. How like the colors have pop out. Like, you got your darks, your lights, and your mid-tones, especially with how detailed the environment is, and also the detail of the characters. I mean, it looks amazing, especially in the cutscenes with all the characters. With Ellie, the enemies, things of that nature. I also got to commend Naughty Dog for what they've done here in the graphics department. Moving on to the gameplay, and of course this is the meat and potatoes of it. I mean, it took a step up, from the original game. I mean, you still got your crafting, of course, upgrading your weapons. Everything is here, ready at your disposal. And then, of course, you gotta also take mention the AI has also stepped up a bit, so you really gotta tread carefully here. I mean, you can't go in there like Rambo style and just take out enemies here and there. So, I mean, you gotta, have a strategy here how to take your enemies out. And the best way to do it is basically with stealth. Because with stealth kill, there's less noise, it attracts less enemies, things of that nature. Also, returning from the original game is the listening mode, because it's key in your survival. Because you definitely you want to know where your enemies are. But lucky for Ellie, there's hiding spots, things of that nature. But however, your enemies can also find your hiding spots, so you gotta be careful not to stay in one spot for too long. So you definitely gotta keep moving, things like that. Like I said, like with upgrading your weapons, that makes going through the game a whole lot easier because it's gonna get a whole lot tougher from here on out. So, like I said, you gotta tread carefully, And then now to the score. I give The Last of Us Part 2 a 5 out of 5. I mean, the presentation is great detail on the characters, and improved enemy AI with the gameplay. However, one of the cons is don't get overconfident. Like I mentioned earlier, if you go in there Rambo style, you're gonna see that game over screen a lot. So, like I said, tread carefully, plan your attacks. You should be good to go. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about it. Have you picked this up? Or for those who probably cruised right through it, I mean, I definitely want to hear your thoughts about it. So, with that being said, this is Sinister, the gaming section, and be easy.